So welcome back guys to another video, and I'm here in my kitchen because I'm about to make breakfast, start the day. But I thought I'd make a quick video and talk about retro resellers. Now I want to make sure I emphasize retro resellers because there is still a lot of reselling and scalping going along with the PlayStation 5 and Series X, and I've already talked about that in previous videos. But I was in the world of Twitter and I was seeing a lot of folks talking about resellers, and I'm like, what is this, like 2012? Like, are we still talking about resellers today? Because the video game, especially the retro gaming market, is vastly different than it was years ago. And I admit, when I first joined the retro community and I was learning all the retro community slang, like catching people slipping or resellers, you know, all that, I was learning all that stuff. I wasn't too keen on resellers. And the reason why, and I think it's a main reason why a lot of people to this day do not like resellers, is because of competition. It's competitive. It's not really a moral high ground. Because I mean to tell you guys, when I sold my retro collection back in 2017, I saw how moral the retro gaming community can be. You guys can throw some fast curveballs. I mean, if you're selling video games to a collector, you better know your shit because they will pull a fast one on you. And with that statement, and I will go back and explain that statement more, but with that statement, I can't really say that folks hate resellers because of a moral high ground. It really is, and I hate to use the word jealousy. I hate to use jealousy as a coined term, but also it's competitive as well. Because it's not so much that they hate the fact that a person bought all the games and they're reselling them for a higher profit. They could really care less about that. They're more upset about the fact that this person has a game they can't have to put in their collection. Because they got up early in the morning to go to this thrift store or go to this yard sale because they were trying to get games to add to their collection. And going back to my moral high ground, because I'm sorry, you cannot talk smack on resellers, especially retro resellers, when you turn around and you find people quote unquote slipping. That was a coined term a long time ago from the Game Chasers. And it honestly is what makes game hunting fun. It's finding games out in the wild, getting them for a good price. That was the whole reason why I bought retro games back in the day, because I didn't have much money. And it was cheaper to buy PlayStation 1 games when the PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3 was out. It was cheaper to buy those games because nobody at the time wanted them. You mean to tell me that if you went to a yard sale and a sweet old lady named Thelma was selling games, she had a shoebox full of NES games, and you're going through them and you find some game like, say, Little Samson or Bonk's Adventure, some really, really high tier NES collectible game, and you found it and you asked Ethel or Thelma, whatever her name is, and you're like, how much are these games going for? How much are you selling them for? And she's like, oh, I'm selling them $5 a piece. You mean to tell me you would tell her, well, lady, this game right here is not worth $5. This game right here is worth over $1,000. You need to get in touch with WATA, have them grade this, and pay for a new hip. That's what you need to do. No, you would buy that game for $5 and then go on Twitter, go on social media, go make a YouTube video, pickups video, and be like, did I do good? Did I do good? Yeah, I even got footage. I got footage of me buying this game super cheap. Suckers. So yeah, it's not a moral high ground. I had people do that to me all day when I was selling my retro collection. It wasn't so much selling the games on eBay. That wasn't an issue. The issue was selling games to collectors, because they would try to like see a game I'm selling for like $150 because it's complete in box. And they're like, would you take $20 for it? It's like, no, dude, I'm trying to make money. I'm trying to make money right now. I'm not trying to barter. So yeah, reselling isn't really that bad. And honestly, if you never dabbled or tipped your toes in the reselling, I would say definitely give it a try, especially with the retro gaming market the way it is. If you can find a game out in the wild that you don't particularly like, but you know it's going to go for a good value and you have a good price for it and you can buy it for a good price, do it. And then trade it with your friends or sell it on eBay and get that game that you want to play. I mean, it's called hustling, and hustling ain't easy. That was super cringe. But anyway, guys, what do you guys think about retro reselling? Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear some of your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, but also hit that bell so you're notified on all future videos that come out on this channel. Anyway, guys, as always, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and as always, happy gaming.